What's up, guys? Welcome to Vibe Tunes podcast. On this episode, in fact, let me take out my glasses, and I'll take it easy on the English. I'll try to incorporate English with Pidgin English. Pidgin is originated from Nigeria, so I'm Nigerian. My name is Prosper Ifeanyi. I'm Richana at all social media platforms. I'm into e-commerce, travel agency, crypto trading, forex trading. I have a very distinguished guest with me today. I would like to introduce them. By my right, we have
Arik. I'm Arik Topaz on Instagram. Arik_Topaz. I'm a model, an actor, a story writer, and I'm a YouTuber. So, that's all for now.
Alright, my name is Honey B. I'm a civil engineer, a master's student in business administration. I'm a businessman. I'm into management rights and real estate and trading and management generally. Yeah.
That's an interesting intro. Guys, you can listen to our intro, the intro of our distinguished guest. Moving forward, we also have an interesting guest by the left, and I would like them to also introduce themselves. I have Miss.
My name is Chileleko. I am from Zambia and I am an economics student. I am also the owner and founder of Tags World. My Instagram handle is Chileleko and my business handle is Tags World.
Alright, you guys have heard it. Miss Chi is in the building, not Chi for Davido. She will not get. Moving on, we have another interesting guest, and her name is.
My name is Miss Divine.
Okay.
And I am a nurse. And my Instagram handle is Akudo Divine. Thank you.
That was a very short introduction, but you guys get the memo. We are going to dive in deep into the topic of our today episode, which is titled Love Diary. Look at my face. Love Diary. Am I communicating with someone?
Yeah.
So, the first question on today's episode is, what is love? Now, if you ask me, let me not head into the discussion of what is love. Let me ask my guest, because I believe they have an interesting view and different perspective. The get view will be say when they drop on the norms. Some people will be, it's relatable. So Miss
Arik.
Yes.
Okay.
Please. What do you think? What's your opinion on how do you define love? What is love to you?
Well, to me, I feel love is an extreme affection.
Yeah.
Or feelings you have for someone.
Yeah.
So, like when you tend to prioritize another person's happiness over yours, I feel that's love.
You feel that is love?
Yeah. And,
okay, continue.
And it doesn't apply to just couples alone, it applies to everybody. You can apply to your friends, to your family, and all. So that's it for me. It's just an extreme feeling for me, or extreme affection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So your own perspective in love is more about affection, feeling.
And there's a lot more to love. Yeah,
okay.
There's a lot more to love. But I'm just telling you.
Giving us the tip of the iceberg.
Exactly.
So I would like to hear from Mr. Honeybee.
Oh, well, I think love is a crime against the body and your mind.
Okay.
Yeah, because when you fall in love, logic, reasoning, sensibility, and everything you hold there is thrown out of the window.
Well, I will actually counter you on that.
Why?
Because if I'm in love, let me use myself for an instance. When I'm in love, I apply my logical reasoning. I apply my emotional intelligence. all the aspects that is required of a human to be in check is always in check with me when I'm in love.
The love we're talking about here is not the love of a mother to the child. It's not the love of you to your parents. No, we're talking about relationships.
Can you emphasize the meaning of love being a crime? How does love correlate with crime? Can you make my viewers to understand what you're trying to say?
A crime, in simple terms, is going against what you would normally do. For example, if you drive against the opposite traffic, it's a crime. Everybody is driving this way. You're going the other way.
Of course.
Most times, a guy can be in love with a girl, and when the friends say to the person, this person is not good for you, trust me, that's when they're even going further, because they want to know, why is this person not good for me? And we all are guilty of seeing the red flags, but we believe, that's the problem with love, we always believe that we can change this person, that we can make this person what we want them to be. At the end of the day, I just believe love is still a crime, but then if you go into love, you should just go in with the mindset of accepting the person for who they are, not trying to change people. Because once you try to change people, you lose people.
That is true. That is very much true. But I will still add that you can change someone in love. You can actually change someone in love. If someone is in love with you, they can make amendments on their behavior and change their self for you.
Change has to be a personal decision.
Exactly. That is what
the person wants to change. And you should also know that a lot of people can pretend. Hypocrisy is talent to some people. Some people can pretend for months.
Don't be lie.
Just to fit into that mold you have decided to be. Okay, I want it to be like this and be like that. And then he or she would like to be that kind of person. But then it's not till death parting day, but how much of our emotions we can take. It's no longer the story of, for better, for worse, till we die. No, but once the emotions are drained, the relationship is over. And as much as your logic will go, you're always calculated. Trust me, when your heart is broken, all the calculation, what happened to it? You calculated everything. You would never see the breakup coming. You would never see it. Yeah. That's why it hurts you. Because you would have thought in your mind, I've done everything right. But trust me, once a man or a woman's heart is out of the relationship, there is nothing you can do.
I love that perspective on love. Though I have so many things to actually counter him on, but I would like to move on to my guest at the left, Miss T. How do you define love? What is your own perspective on love?
I think love is the strongest emotion, and I think love is sacrifice. Love is, it's so many things, and despite it being the strongest emotion, I feel like it's a vessel for other emotions as well, like joy and pain and confusion, but it is the strongest emotion, and it is such a sacrifice. So yeah, there's a lot to give, and it's not only about receiving. So I just feel like if you're able to give out as much as you can to whoever and wherever you can, then I feel like that's really what it's all about. So yeah.
That is spectacular. I must comment on that. That definition, that view on love is deep. It's for people that like to love. And from her definition, I can tell she's a lover person. I would like to hear from Ms. D, our nurse in the building. For someone to be a nurse, there is a nurturing behavior that comes with being a nurse. So, organically, nurses should leave a very interesting emphasis on love, because them treating patients is also love, if we are going deep into what love is.
This is Valentine love.
Yeah, this is Valentine love. But love is love. Oh, love is love. No. Love is love.
Then there are context to it.
Exactly. But I'm still bringing it back to this context of what is love in Valentine's explanation. But I'm trying to give her props in terms of being a nurse. You should be a lovable person. You should be a caring person. Being a caring person comes with some, sprinkle of love.
Yeah.
Exactly. So, what do you tell us about love?
I don't vibe. I beg, wait. Anyways, from my own perspective, I believe love is kindness. If you love someone, you be kind to them. Love is also understanding. So if you love someone, you will understand them regardless of how they treat you, regardless of what you see. You just understand them and you be kind to them. That's how I feel love is.
Well, our nurse did not want to go to the point that we touch the heart. She only said that love is kindness, which is very important, a very crucial point there. For you to be kind to someone, kindness in of itself has, for you to actually be kind, for you to be a kind person as a person. Now what for you?
It's in our nature. I think everyone has, in my opinion, I think, since we are facing the nurse now for a little bit, I'll play with the health side and try to put love, juxtapose love in that context. It's like a woman. If she doesn't see her period, it's a problem.
That's true.
And if she sees it, it's also pain because it comes with cramps and all of that.
That's true.
So that's what love is. You don't want love, and love finds you. Then when you're in the relationship, you get bored or you feel like, this relationship is going to kill me. So love sometimes comes to you, even if you believe or you don't believe. Even at the time you don't even expect it, love just comes to you sometimes. But the question then is, are you lovable? Do you even love yourself?
Exactly.
Because a lot of people don't love themselves.
Exactly.
And they come into relationships with baggage. They have a lot of love issues, maybe from growing up, or they've been ignored as
from
children.
exes,
and maybe they don't even love themselves.
Yes, from exes. Yeah. So many people, women to be precise. Most women, yes.
But we are still on the definition of love. You guys are already like...
We are on love. We are still on love.
No.
We are still on this topic of love.
Yeah,
we are not just going to, dance at the edge of love and just walk away. As we enter this street of love, there's estates inside this street. And we are going to knock on people's door. Somebody's door must be banged. Say you they get.
Love is wicked.
Love is kind.
Love is kind. Love is also wicked.
Love is
wicked. I like that talk. How did you come up with that talk?
As you were diving in, I said, let me use spice talk.
Yeah. Love is wicked. Can someone explain to us how love is wicked?
Love is not wicked. Love is not wicked. What is wicked is the expectations you place on the person.
On love.
I meet you as a woman. I like you. I don't expect you to do much for me. All I want you to do is respect me as a man. That's all I ask you to do.
And for most women, it's difficult to do.
Places things that even, it's not even attainable. She wants you to be the Prince Charming riding a horse in shining armor. She wants you to be tall. But you're not tall, bro. I'm not tall. And I come to you and I tell you, babe, she might not like herself. And there are some things that are reversible and irreversible. Yes. For a woman, if you feel that you're fat, hey, there's a gym. Let's go for a walk. Tread the meal and walk it out.
This table you're trying to shake. This table you're trying to shake.
If she doesn't love herself, I can't love you more than the way you love yourself. How?
Exactly.
If you don't love yourself, even if I put the whole rivers and I shower you with love, because you don't love yourself, you've not come to accept that this is me. I am imperfect. I am flawed.
Everyone is flawed.
A lot of people don't accept it.
That is true.
Perfect. Everyone is flawed.
That is true. Well, bringing it back to the topic again on love. Do you want to add something?
Yeah, I want to add something.
Okay.
You guys have been mentioning love, and you forget that there's a thin line between love and infatuation.
And what?
Infatuation.
Can you elaborate more on that?
Most people, they experience infatuation, not love.
Which is called, how do you explain that?
In the sense that the feeling might be too strong. Love it comes, as you said, it comes gradually, right? Some people believe in love at first sight.
I do
too.
I do.
Well, but that's, to be sincere,
Not
that's
love. I believe in attraction at first sight.
Yes.
I wouldn't say love.
Attraction at first sight is actually the right
I think
word.
that's the word. Attraction at first sight.
Not
Yeah.
love.
People
Yeah.
should stop saying love at first sight.
Guys,
It's attraction at first sight.
Infatuation is like when you have strong feeling for someone, having high expectation on someone, believing that, building that castle in the air, believing that okay, there is no end, it's an eternity journey between
Yeah.
the two of
That's
you.
a big-
When you forget that it's reality, people lose
People lose
interest,
feelings,
they
yeah.
lose affection, right?
Yeah.
But love is kindness, is understanding. Regardless of losing that affection, losing everything, you still want to be with that person.
Yeah.
Because you've made the decision that I want to be with this person, right?
Yeah.
And it also grows gradually. It doesn't just come at once. It grows gradually. So if you stay with someone for a long time and the person loses interest in you, that was not love. It was just infatuation. The person was infatuated with you. But if it's love, it's stronger than that. It conquers all those infatuation. It stays longer than that. So that's why I wanted to make everyone understand that there's a thin line between love and infatuation. People have the misconception of
Can infatuation grow into love? You think
Exactly.
Well, in most cases, it doesn't,
Yeah, it's very true.
Why do you say so?
because of those expectations.
What expectation?
When you meet someone, you love that person, you expect that person to love you equally. And maybe as time goes on, when maybe maybe that person have lost interest in you, you will not want the person to lose interest in you. You want that to stay. You have the expectation that person must love you the way you love that person, right? That's the expectation there.
But
Is
don't
it
you
wrong
think
in return? Is it wrong?
it's not
It's
wrong.
not
It's not
wrong.
wrong. But
But-
I feel like the people you're trying to lay emphasis on are people who are actually delusional in their kind of love.
It might not be.
In their own terms of love, they live in their head in their love.
Okay.
They don't
Yeah,
listen
because
to
if
you.
me, for an instance, I'm attracted to someone, or maybe I have a love interest to someone, and you're giving me an energy that does not reciprocate the kind of love I'm trying to show to you, I'm going to fall back and work on myself.
Let me say something.
So
about
when someone does not have that self-love for you to back out when love is not being reciprocated to you, you're going to wound yourself in love. That is true.
that. Nah, that's
Correct
not
me
love.
on that. Correct me on
No, you
that.
guys will say put the effort. And then that's the confusion.
Let me.
Some women want to be chased.
Yes.
And then when you chase them, they
They
give you the
run.
vibe that they don't want to be
They
chased.
go, they run.
So we get confused. You guys
Exactly.
say don't, stop. We say that, don't stop.
Let
We don't
me-
know what
let me explain
don't
that.
stop,
Yeah.
don't stop,
Wait,
don't stop.
Yeah.
let me
We don't
explain
understand.
that. Bring magnets, for example.
Yeah.
Magnet has two sides, a negative and a positive side. If you bring two negative sides together, it doesn't click together, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
But if you bring a negative and a positive side,
They attract.
Yeah.
it attracts.
Yeah.
Okay, what I mean is when you love me and I don't love you back, you keep chasing me to get that love.
It's a lie.
Yeah,
It is.
It's not even love. It's just infatuation. That's
Now-
feeling, the
now-
strong feeling.
now
Wait,
that-
sorry,
okay.
before you continue, that strong feeling. You want that strong feeling, but if like it's on a level, right? Maybe I like you equally the way you like me.
How will I know? You're showing me shit. You're not
Exactly.
showing me anything.
Exactly.
You want me to chase you.
Exactly.
You say, I'm supposed to put in the effort. If the guy doesn't put the effort, you say he doesn't even care. A guy meets you. He says, hey, you look cool. Can I get your number? He tries to text you. He gives you messages. You respond 2 days later. Because you don't want to look cheap.
Exactly.
In your mind, you're telling your friends, hey, I'll reply in 2 days. Let me see if he's serious. And on the other guy's end, he's like,
This one has gone
Are
through
you-
many experiences.
yeah. I'm speaking from like, and honestly, you put in the effort.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you're like, okay, fuck it, you let it go. And one day you see her randomly and you just get to talk like, hey, she's like, hey, you stop texting me. And you're like, hey, I'm like, hey, I was texting you. Did you ever respond to
Exactly.
it? You needed to put more effort. Excuse me. Let's go to the gym and put some effort there. Why will I be chasing you? You steal my food. Why? So we get confused.
Yeah.
Like, do you guys want us to chase you? If you want us to chase you, maybe you should just give us a sign like chase or not chase. We don't understand
Okay, when
you
we start
guys.
writing that, oh,
Okay.
I want you to chase me,
Yeah,
so
can I-
chase me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I add
Chipping in
something?
your 2 cents.
I just feel like if you want to pursue someone, I feel like the intentions have to be communicated at the beginning,
How?
so that
You guys
do you
are
know?
still
Do you
wrong.
know? Do you know
No,
that?
let
Do you
me-
know
wait,
that?
wait,
Do you
let
know
her
that?
finish.
Let me still bring you back on this. I was actually trying to lay emphasis on that.
but I'm not
In
that.
this love terms, I feel like love, the real meaning of love have been redefined. That is a misconception on love, and that is based on the generation that we are living in now. The definition of love 60 years ago is not the same definition of love today. It's not the same kind of love today's people practice. Now we are talking. He brought a point about trying to show love to a girl, or you met someone on the road and you try to build love, and the person is trying to stress you in that love. That person might actually like you, but you stressing someone that you love or trying to make love difficult is not actually love. I feel like the person is diluted. The person is on derision on the love.
No, what I'm trying to say is that, let me say, for example, he's talking about chasing, and like, how am I going to know if
Why will
if
you
I
want
should
someone
continue
to
or
chase
not?
you? For the word chasing to exist, someone is running.
It's a process. They call it wooing.
It's
The
a
wooing
yeah,
process.
Yeah, someone is running
Yeah.
for the word
But
as
if you
chasing
want
to
be
exist.
wooed, allow yourself to be wooed. Don't be running out. Why would
Exactly.
I woo you? You're just running like.
like, I'm just trying to say, like, if you're trying to pursue someone and then they are not like responding, or if they are not showing interest, then you just stop, and then you give interest and time to someone that does it for you, instead of complaining or making yourself miserable over someone else's.
That
Like,
doesn't.
yes, like if they're taking 2 days to respond, the
Like
person
for
that's
me,
for
if-
you
if a
is
guy
going
is
to
in my
is not
DM
going to
and-
Why
want to
would
stop
okay?
texting.
I understand
I'm
your point,
ignoring
but
you,
then
you're supposed
2
to.
days she doesn't respond. For example, hypothetically, it's not my situation.
Yes,
please.
so-
But maybe later she now meets you and you guys have a conversation after a while, and she tells you, for example, like, hey, you were supposed to. I wanted to see some effort from, because women like to say that thing. I hear girls talking and they're like,
Yeah, effort.
He's
not
Effort is-
putting
I mean,
effort. But
What does that
how
mean?
do you
What
encourage
does-
a man to put effort when you're giving him, you're just snubbing him from the beginning? You're trying to play
Unnecessary
hard-
shenanigans.
Why?
No, but I just-
Unnecessary
at the same
comments
time-
means
At the same time, it's like, let me say, for example, there are so many people. Let me say, if I'm a girl, right, and
You are a
then
girl, yes.
I am, I'm a girl, right,
yes.
and then there could be multiple people trying to like text me or trying to pursue me, and I could
Normally.
just not be interested. So it's like, if this person is taking time to speak to you, or like acting as if they don't want to, or like being chased, or like putting on this like persona just because they want to get to you, I feel like it's like, you have to, how can I say, you have to be a bit different, I guess, because it's everyone that's going to text and say, oh hi, can I get to know you, or hi, can I get to
Like
know
when
you,
you
and
keep
how
getting
many
the
times
same
are like,
message from like 3, 4, 5, 6 men.
exactly, like it's all
Like,
the time. So sometimes
Normally,
it's just like,
it's your prime. You girls, it's your prime.
Exactly.
You know? I was saying this to my friend. This is the time you're in the market, yeah? You get to choose, you know, you have a flock of boys. Nah, this is not my. You have a spec. You're like, I need my man, tall, broad shoulder, bearded,
It's
gym,
not all
6
about
pack,
spec
12 packs,
anyways.
and whatever.
Most of the time, most of us
I'm
don't sit
coming.
without spec.
So yeah, you guys would always get a lot of attention, and it's normal for you guys to get a little confused, not knowing exactly
What you want.
You said something like, "Why don't the guys say what they want from the beginning?" Some guys, let's be honest, some guys are attracted to you first of all sexually. That's
Yeah.
the truth.
Not be joke.
I will
Now,
not woo a girl
that's the
that
same
I'm not
thing.
seeing a sexual energy with her. I will never do it. I'm not going to woo some girl that I know that there must be an attraction. Like
be
she
right.
said, there must be an attraction.
yes, I agree.
If I
There
tell
must
you
be
from the
an
beginning, okay, I want to go down with you, won't you run away? No, so I want to go the other way.
No, but I just feel like that's
That
the
is-
same thing that kind of chases people away. It's like, I understand the attraction, and it's I actually advise like for you to communicate your intentions.
Interest.
Yes. So like if you text a girl and say, okay, maybe I'm just attracted to you, I want to see where things can go physically. If that's not what the girl's intention is, then obviously she'll like drop it there. But then as long as you're honest, there's someone else that's there that's also going to like match your interest. It's better than you chasing and then you're not getting what you want, and then you're just going to be disappointed, and this person is now getting like frustrated over a situation. Like, I just feel like it's never really that deep. So
It is that deep.
No,
Yes,
it's not.
It is.
I think it's
No,
just
You know,
better
you know,
to
I,
communicate.
it is very
like
deep.
in the beginning.
Do you know?
In the
Do you know?
beginning.
Let me
She
emphasize.
said she
In the
should even know.
beginning.
She should also know, like, okay, maybe is this something
Have
that I
you-
want to put my time into?
Let
Or
me
can
ask
I-
you. Let me ask you a personal question. Have you had an interest in a guy and you try to make advances on him and he's not reciprocating the energy?
No,
Good one.
You're
really.
not really.
Yeah.
Okay, but if you've been in these shoes, you will know that it is that deep.
It takes
It
us
is
back
very
to my
deep
definition of the
because-
crime.
No, like.
Because it's a crime.
No, 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 no.
It is
Do you know
deep.
why
Do
I'm
you know
saying
why
You
it
don't have
is
sense
deep?
again.
No, do you know why I'm saying it's
All
not
this
deep?
logic
No.
goes away.
The only reason
You
I'm
want to
saying
get responses quickly. That's the crime. It's not
But it's
normal.
not. It's not love
There's
yet.
something
It's
I want
not
to
love
say,
yet.
right?
Yeah,
You made mention of love 60 years ago or something like that.
yeah.
You know, in the day, if you heard the history, in the days of our fathers,
Mm-hmm.
both parties did not have any interest or love for each other.
Yeah.
Why will you
Most
say
of them are
that?
matchmaking.
They come through matchmaking.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like they'll be like, I've seen this girl, she's beautiful from
She's
this
from a
good,
good
family,
family.
and she'll make a good wife for you.
Yeah.
And you bring her in. At first, you guys are not really into each other. You just like her as a person. Then with time, it grows. That's what love
And they didn't
is.
used to divorce. Maybe we should go back.
I think we should go back to the traditional way of
Because
love.
now you guys have have the options
No,
and you're messing around
let me tell you
with
the
the options.
difference now. The difference now is the expectations.
What expectation?
This generation.
I feel like
When
the
let me tell
expectation.
you the expectations I
Okay.
mean. When a guy approaches a girl he likes or have sexual interest in,
Mm-hmm.
you know, you meet this girl, I want you to date me and all that. But you just want to make everything move so fast.
There's no time.
Why?
now.
Why? Life is fast.
Gradual. Love is, it comes gradually.
It's a
It's
lie.
not-
There's no time.
It's a lie. Love,
You're not
love.
saying there's no.
when
There's
you
no time. The
when
lie
you-
we tell ourselves is we have time.
See,
There's no time.
okay,
It's good
you're-
to
are
know
you
whether
Igbo?
you're in
Are you
or
Igbo?
not.
I don't want to go
Are
into
you Igbo?
tribalism.
Are you Igbo?
We are
I want-
not.
No, I want to say something.
Igbo.
The definition will come in. I just want to
I'm
give.
a-
You use yourself for instance.
Okay.
Yes.
There's something we say in my local
Tribe.
language. Aneji.
Can you speak that to the camera so that my viewers can?
Aneji wayo alacha opedioko. You know what that means?
Oh, deep.
It means you eat a hot soup gradually. Because if you eat it too quickly, you burn your mouth.
Are you trying to say that
Yeah.
women are hot soup?
I'm
Yes,
just
now.
giving you an
just an
instance,
example,
right?
yeah.
If you get everything too quickly, you lose all the interest and all the
It's a lie. You cannot.
everything that attracted you to her, you lose it because
feel-
it's just natural. It's psychological. It's how it is. Natural, biological. It's how it is.
I feel like women.
But if it's gradual, if a woman plays with your emotions, you find yourself getting more attracted to
It's
her.
a lie.
It's true.
It is
Because
not.
one thing I've
Why-
noticed.
why you-
No,
it
wait,
is not.
wait,
Why are you
one-
guys
wait,
speaking
wait.
for men?
One thing I've
Wait.
noticed about guys that they are always more attracted to unavailable girls.
It's a lie.
Oh, and I'm telling you,
It's
that's
a full blown lie.
guys
It's a
are
lie.
so
It's a
that is where
full-blown lie.
they
the
are so
magnet comes in.
attracted to
No,
unavailable
no, no.
girls.
In some
I'm
way,
telling you.
okay, I'll be honest.
Yes.
In some way, there's a saying that men would dare to go where even angels are afraid to go.
No,
You
be
see,
like-
man, if a man wants something, don't worry. So when a girl gives the man tough time, to the man, he takes it up as a challenge that this one,
Of course.
I'll catch you.
Most men that you see that
But
are playing
You will find yourself falling.
But
is a lie.
You
the
find
problem.
yourself
Yes,
falling.
that's the
That's-
problem.
No, it doesn't apply to all of them.
Psychology.
It does not apply
Do you know
to
why?
them.
Do you know why it doesn't apply to all
It
of
doesn't
them?
apply to all of them, but
Let me tell
lots
you why
of
it
them
doesn't
are
apply to
attracted
all
to
of them. The
Yeah.
reason why it doesn't apply to all of them is once a guy takes a tax to get a girl, and the girl plays too much,
He lets her go.
not even less, even when he gets her, he will not have that interest in her anymore.
Exactly
Yeah,
now,
that's
because
But
you
if
bought
he
him
doesn't
out.
play her, if she's like she's hot and cold, today I'm in, tomorrow I'm out, that plays with your
That is
psychology.
better, not just
And as
You-
it plays with your psychology, you find
What's
yourself.
better with it?
You find
hot and
yourself.
cold is cool now. You cannot always be
So,
hot. Now
Can
it's
I
night.
Yeah,
can I
it's
can
like
I
it's
can I
wow.
bring us back to track?
Welcome
She
back.
said something about
Said
women.
we come back.
yeah. Thank you. She said something about women playing a psychology game in terms of
It's not psychology game,
It's a
just tell
psychology
you.
game.
Oh,
It
you have
is.
to eat.
Yes, it
No,
is
no,
a
no.
psychology
It's not a
game.
psychology game. They do it like unknowingly, but this is how
Why-
it messes with the psychology.
Why does women find it hard to make communication easy in love?
They
Me, I
cannot.
don't know.
It's not in their
maybe-
DNA.
Are you talking about personal? Like, are you talking
No,
about personal
it's not in the
experience?
book.
It's not my
Sometimes it's just
personal experience.
Me,
I'm
I
speaking.
talk. I communicate my feelings like broadly. I talk
Now,
about how I feel.
initially, were you?
Initially, I do too. I
From day
do,
one.
like from day one.
And if
That's
you
how I
communicate
am.
at first,
Like,
then
if
you
I
know
want
if
this,
she's
I want this.
interested or not.
If I don't want this, I'm
Then
out.
you know if you continue pursuing. or
Period.
not. And
Alright.
there's something that you mentioned about going back to the 60s or like love in the past. If anything, I feel like romance now is dead.
Yes.
Love then was so amplified and it was so
Original.
yes,
Yeah.
like people would show affection so so proudly and so
course.
loudly. But then these days, I'll take it back to what he said. You said like there's no time to waste and like just answer me like I'm trying to. If it's like that, then there's probably something that you want to get.
It's not
And
about
it's not like
That's where you
because you're
get it
saying
wrong.
like
No.
A man does not want to get. That's the mistake you guys want.
Exactly.
You always feel, what does he want to get? A man is designed to give. Men in the world now, we don't get love. Dogs get love more than men. Children get
What?
love more than men.
That's
Even
true.
women, we love you guys. If a man loves a woman, he really loves a woman.
That's true.
He can mess up, he can cheat around, but if he loves a woman,
You always
he
come
loves-
back.
Most of the divorces we have nowadays,
Women.
it's not the men, it's the women.
It's
So
initiated
you
by
can't tell
women.
me. If a,
But
a
then,
man,
why would a man love a woman and still go outside to cheat?
thank you.
Can I tell you a secret? Can I tell you a secret on that?
Yeah.
Let's go back to the 60s.
We're gonna stay in the 60s.
Exactly. Like,
Nowadays, we have social media.
there was none then.
Then there was no social
No
media.
options. It's only your village.
The men could cheat as
Tell
they
me
like,
that.
and you
Yeah.
wouldn't know.
Yeah.
Your fathers might have like children outside
I
marriages,
swear.
and you would never find that because
True.
the mothers were not really
exposed.
aware.
Ignorance was
Yeah.
bliss to everybody. If
Yeah.
you don't know, it doesn't affect
So cheating has been there.
It's been
Right
there.
from time.
But I feel like social media has, made things worse.
And men find it like they believe that cheating is now their right.
Like, exactly.
It's not.
It's not just
No.
men.
No.
Hey, I'm not accepting.
No.
Women too. Women.
No.
Men. I
cheat
feel
more than
like,
men.
I feel like
I put
if
it
they
to you.
cheat, it's because they are men.
No.
Yeah, they are
because
they are
they
meant
can.
to cheat because they are
Yes.
men. But if you're a
Men-
woman, you're not supposed to cheat because
see,
men cheat for love.
Men
People
will always
think
get slapped because men, unfortunately, we shit like dogs. We shit everywhere.
Thank
But
you for saying that.
Yeah.
women shit like cats. They can shit everywhere and just clean it up. They are the better cheats.
Yeah, we cheat
And
better.
cheating is
we know
Like
how
women
everyone-
cheat the
no,
most.
cheating is,
everyone.
you know, cheating is
Women
not just
are
sex.
much
It's not
more
just sex.
better at cheating than men.
Whether
Yes.
sex or no sex, it's okay. Let me tell you. You see, love, you see, cheating is a decision.
Yeah, exactly.
Loving someone is a decision.
Yes.
It's not about those feelings. Those feelings is just infatuation. It's when you make decision that this is the I just see yes, this is the person I want to be with.
Like,
You just made that decision.
when you
Okay,
make
what
that
if he
decision,
doesn't
you
want to be
find
with you?
out. Huh?
That's-
You just said it
No,
now.
I'm just telling you like what love is. I'm not talking on
Yeah.
both sides. I'm just telling you an example of what love is. A man meets a woman he likes. Maybe she likes him back, right? And say, I want to be with you. I'm not going to be with any other person. It's you. Haven't you seen men that are very faithful? Haven't you seen
Men are like, there are men that are faithful.
There's always an
actually.
exception to the
No,
rule. We're not
that's-
saying
But it's just
everyone
very
cheats.
rare.
Now
We're
let's
not
go to
saying that.
Rare.
cheating. Let's go to cheating. You see a man with a very beautiful woman. She has everything. She's kind. She's smart. She's everything that you need in a man. But they still look out.
To cheat.
Why? Because
Do
they're
you
looking
know-
for
do you know-
something
do
to
you know-
spice
do you know-
up their life, right?
Guys.
But it's a decision that they made that they want to cheat on their wives.
I mean, cheating is a decision.
Yes, I just feel like
It's something
I'm so
you
sorry.
put in your head, like, okay, I just want to do this thing. I mean, if it is to satisfy my sexual urge, I'm just gonna do it. It's not like I'm loving the woman anyways. But then they have a woman they love like deeply, but they just feel like this man can just satisfy my sexual urge. But why can't you just go home to your wife and let her satisfy your sexual urge? Like that's like I find it
Well,
very crazy.
guys,
For
if
me, one
we
thing-
want to fight cheating in love, wait, if we want to debate on cheating in love, we have to start from the time of Abraham, Isaac, Jacob.
Can we not go?
Oh, no.
we stop
We are
going back into the
going to
Like-
go back there.
No, I feel like-
Every
yeah.
man in the Bible no man in the Bible had a one wife. Men are designed to conquer,
Eh?
reproduce.
It's a lie.
Men,
It's a lie.
it is not.
Okay,
It is not.
wait, I
What?
just feel like
Yeah.
Most men, in fact, if we are using David in the Bible, someone that God said that David has my own heart. David killed someone just to
His wife,
sleep
yeah.
with someone's
You don't
wife.
use it.
We
No,
cannot
this
be
is
bringing
cheating. This is
Bible
cheating. This
story
is
to
no.
This is real. This is real. This is the life
We
we're
are
living now.
exactly.
Leave the Bible.
We are still in that lifestyle.
No,
we are.
not.
No, we're
Our
not totally
life.
in
We
that
are not in
lifestyle.
that
No.
lifestyle.
No. I'm trying to.
No, the difference now is David was the man, but now
Okay.
even
Guys.
women
Are you telling
cheat.
me that
Guys,
God doesn't know why he's
let me
why he
bring
said
us-
a man, not two men, or will go and cling on
Or
to
for
a
each.
woman, not two women.
Let me bring
It's not
us.
the Bible that
let
said
me
that.
bring
It's not
us
God that
back.
said that.
Originally,
Or was it high?
Wait,
Not
wait.
Bible study.
Let me-
Let's calm
It's
down.
not Bible.
Let's come back
Was
to
she or
reality.
he?
please.
Was the person high?
It's not
Let
Sunday
us leave
school.
Bible.
guys,
Calm
let
down.
me
This is reality.
let me
This is
bring
real
us let
life.
me bring us back to the love topic.
Real life issues.
Wait, I still have something to say on the cheating before we.
Okay.
Yeah,
Bringing
the
us,
problem
bringing
with
us,
it.
bringing us back to love. Meanwhile, guys, cheating is not part of this topic, but you know how
You
discussion
can't talk about
goes.
love and not
Mention
like,
cheating. of
cheating,
course.
yeah.
That is true. But dwelling back on love and still emphasizing on cheating, like I said, cheating started from the days of the Stone Age. Cheating has been there. That does not mean that men in of themselves does not love their women. It means that men are polygamous in nature and they like to explore. See,
what this
Guy man go
statement
explore.
is always vexing
So how
me.
they explore?
Men are
they like to
polygamous.
explore.
Why are they always saying that men are polygamous in nature? Women
Yeah.
are polygamous in nature.
Okay.
If you put it like that.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay. Now, someone.
No, because
She said it in the
literally,
beginning as well. Like women,
I'm just saying, like the way every man says it, like men are polygamous.
Okay,
in nature.
if women.
Men,
Okay.
it's normal for them to
Let
actually
me
like
let me
have
ask you.
multiple
Let me
women.
said if men are polygamous, women can be polygamous too. A woman who crosses the age of 45, 50, can that woman give birth to a child? Are you trying to compare women
Are you
and
trying
men's
to
sexuality
whine
together?
God?
Are you
I'm
trying
not
to
whining.
Are you
justify
trying to
cheating?
whine
I'm
God?
not
Have you
saying-
not seen a woman give birth at 50?
Who is that?
It's only rare cases.
It's rare cases, but it happens.
These are 1%.
It happens, actually.
Are you trying to use 1% to judge the 90%
I'm
of,
not.
or
No,
99%
you're just
of the
saying
women?
1% by
See,
yourself.
you
But
being
actually-
polygamous, actually, a woman being polygamous,
I'm not saying they have to be. I'm just saying the way men make it look like it's
you
a
can't.
right.
Do you know
It's
that?
like
You
they're
cannot
almost trying
generalize
to
it.
justify it.
You're not generalizing.
I'm not generalizing. I'm not saying
That's
like
what you're saying.
okay, most men.
Good. Not just say all men. What's up?
Okay.
Most men think
Some men. Not
okay,
most.
I mean some men
Reduce it.
Majority.
Oh, yo, off the mic, it's okay.
some men think it's okay for them to be polygamous in nature. Well, let's say for instance the Hausas from the north in Nigeria.
No,
You
it's their
feel-
religion. Just
It's
tell
their
them,
religion.
yeah,
So some
how
people
they are, yeah.
some people can be like that due to their culture,
But some
their
of you girls
tradition.
would see a guy in a relationship and still want to get down with him.
That
Why?
is true.
Women against women.
That is
you are
true.
supposed
You
to
want-
support your fellow women. You know that this guy is dating, and you still want. This one is scratching her head.
I'm not scratching my. I'm trying to adjust my. Are you
I'm throwing
It's
shots now because some of
cold.
you know someone
No. I want you
in
to
a
finish.
relationship.
I want you to
like,
finish
you
what you're
know.
saying.
I like-
Maybe you like the way he handles this girl, and you're like,
I don't do that. I don't go after
Yeah,
men,
like you
after
don't
someone's
admire-
man.
Most women are on
I
this
don't.
table, but I want us to still
But actually, there are women
touch
that
on
do
the
that does that.
on the
actually.
cheating side that she was trying to bring us on. Please tell us something about that cheating. The cheating event.
Yes, I
personal
remember.
problem.
I
Yes,
remembered. I was going to say like she mentioned that cheating is a decision, right?
Yeah.
And I just feel like if I'm in a relationship with someone and maybe this person is not happy anymore, or maybe this person thinks I can no longer like give them whatever it is that they are looking for,
Yeah.
just do it without me. Just end it with me and then go ahead and look for whatever it is that you're looking for. I just feel like it's unnecessary to still be in a relationship with someone and then you do these things behind their back. You do these things like it's not. I just feel like it's not healthy and it's toxic. And you can go ahead and be with multiple girls. You can just
No,
choose
don't
not
say
to be.
girls. You two can also go ahead to be with multiple guys. Don't always
I
point
know.
it at the guys.
Okay.
Because sometimes you girls get
No,
bored
she's
of us.
trying to
It's
make
true.
a point.
You girls get
Yes.
bored of us and you don't tell us that you're bored of us.
No,
course.
it's not even that. It's some
In
people.
some cases.
But yes, I'm just trying to say like cheating is just unnecessary. Like you can, if you want another girl or if you're in a relationship and you start admiring someone from afar, just say, okay, hey, you know what? I
I
can't
don't
do
think
this anymore.
this relationship
Yes,
can work
and then you go
anymore.
ahead and do it. Does it
It's
have
all
to be?
madness.
If it's something you guys
Cheating.
can work towards and make it work again,
Yes.
that's fine. And if you guys feel like okay, it's not gonna work
Yes,
anymore, this
but you
ship
can
is not
do it
gonna
without
sail
Personally,
anymore.
I feel the
Then
grass
you can
is
sw-
never
you can
green on
squash
the other
it.
side. I believe in building. If I'm with you,
That's what I'm saying. You
We
guys
build
can talk
together.
about it and work it
you
out.
know, if I want you to be all sexy and all, hey, you have to try and be that sexy and all for me. I don't want.
It's about communication.
Exactly.
you keep jumping, it's still the same, you know.
I feel like, like a lot of relationships lack communication.
Yeah.
They don't communicate
Big problem.
enough, and it's a very big problem, because if you and your partner cannot just sit down and talk about some things, and you guys just like imagine things here, like be like, oh, maybe you probably heard something about your girl outside or something.
Assuming,
you just assume things, and you don't sit down to talk about it with her. It can cause a lot of trouble, a lot of problem in the relationship.
Yeah.
And in your mind, the love you're having for the person is already depreciating, and you're not even talking about it. So this kind of things, like, I feel like mostly it's just communication that causes a lot of relationship breakups. So,
Okay, these on general terms, yeah? We're not buying Cyprus term, because Cyprus is a very special case.
Are we
You know, right?
still on love? Yeah.
I left the group chat.
I want to bring my viewers up to speed. We are into the discussion of love, what love entails, and under love we have stretched out to the branches, the legs, the hands, the stomach, the gallbladder, and the liver
And
of love. So, and yes, we are going to summarize love for my viewers to, pick their own perspective, how they want love to be to their own definition. I believe everyone express love from their own understanding and how they see fit.